Hey, and welcome to another edition of LJ Reacts. For those of you who are not following me on the social media, then why not? That hurts my feelings. Go check them out. I have been documenting my sort of progress getting back into shape to referee. The Talks with Dorks podcast presents and Never Say Die. And so I am doing here something a little different. I am doing a little reaction video. So let's just fire up the credits and get through this, shall we? So in any form of sort of media job, I always think it's a good idea to at least kind of keep half an eye on the sort of people who have the jobs you want, even if they're not the same as you in what you present. It's good to know who is getting those jobs, so you can sort of see how, if any way, you can sort of adjust yourself to try and sort of, to try and make yourself more applicable to fill that role should it become available. So, I'm refereeing for Talks with Dorks present Never Say Die come the 31st of May. So, yeah, by my own logic, I should be keeping an eye on referees in bigger promotions like AEW and WWE and TNA and all that. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've actually specifically chosen one referee because, yeah, when it comes to the wrestling business, there is a degree of political savvy that you sort of develop the higher up the pecking order you go. And I mean, I know this firsthand. There are people who will specifically request certain referees for their matches. I've had it a couple of times on the shows I've worked where people have sort of requested that I'm the one to referee their match and not necessarily someone else who's there that day. And if they actually had any sort of sway within the promotion, they generally got that wish. It may have worked the other way around. I am not aware of that because, it's one of those businesses. You don't tend to say something like that to someone's face. But yeah, but I know it has happened, the other way around. So yeah, today I'm focusing on Knox, the referee from AEW, because he is the one who is always chosen to referee the matches of the EVPs, specifically the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, although I believe Kenny Omega sort of uses him a lot as well. So therefore, he must have something going for him that really sort of splits him out of the pack. So I'm gonna sit down. I've asked a few people to sort of suggest me stuff. I've tracked down a couple of other matches with him on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to try and sort of analyse why he gets all the big matches compared to some of the other referees that they have on those shows. So yeah, quick note, if you are watching this on YouTube, congratulations, AEW hasn't found me yet, but I don't think it's going to take very long. They are particularly they're bloodhounds when it comes to their own media being used on social media, on YouTube specifically. So this video may not stay up very long. However, while it is, hey, sit back and enjoy it. So like I said, I have found a few different Knox matches. Some have been suggested to me, some have just sort of pulled at random, and I'm gonna kick back and I'm gonna have a look and see what I think is so special about this guy. Okay, so this first one is just a silly one, really. It's not actually an AEW match. It is from Bar Wrestling back in 2017. But yeah, it's just one that a lot of people mentioned when I sort of put this on a couple of forums. So let's give this a little watch. Okay.
I am not sure what I just watched. That looks like someone getting a face full of cocaine and then going to super kick crazy. Um, Dear God. Usually, you have to wait till you get signed to the big leagues before um, you can just bury yourself in cocaine. Here, apparently, it works the other way around with Mr. Knox. Still, he showed a bit of personality, which is a thing that happened. So here we have a tag match from last year on Dynamite. It's Young Bucks versus the Acclaimed. I've got Knox as a referee, so let's see what he's offering up. So there's 3 people in the ring, and he is not counting the illegal man. Not doing anything, he's just standing there. Oh, now he's signaling something. And finally, a count, but not a disqualification count that he should have been counting at this point. Okay, they're in the corner, still no count. Oh, looks like he's starting to... No. Finally a count. Nothing said about that. He's not even looking at the front of the chokehold. He's in the corner. Still nothing. Two guys in the ring, no count. This feels like I was stuck record. He's not doing anything. Okay, so that's interesting. That's an old school rule that no one really uses anymore. You're supposed to be no more than 6 feet from the turnbuckle, which is what that little rope's for. So he's admonishing Caster there for walking away. Yeah, letting Nick get away with it. Okay, so he's in the ropes. That again should be a 5 count. Okay, there it is. That's pretty devastating move, that. Okay, that's a front face lock. He should be sort of checking that. Technically a submission. Okay, so that's 1. He counted 1. Not doing anything else. He's just shrugging. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so why is he not doing a double down here? They're literally both on the floor. Again, closed fists. Not telling him to open them up. So wait, the other brother was illegal, then why wasn't he being counted? Remember the Young Bucks, their second reign as AEW World Tag Team Champions ended without a successful title defense. Can the Acclaim Okay. Close a double down. Come on. They're going to count? Yep, oh, he's going to start counting. Okay, this guy is just... He's not doing anything in there. He's not trying to stop the heels from cheating, which just takes the heat away from the heels and puts it on himself. Okay, he's been shut down. Okay, so he's getting back up. I mean, fair enough. Oh, is he? No, he's back down again. Okay. Okay. And he's back up again. What the? Let's just say not feeling that finish. I don't get it. He's doing nothing in there. He's just standing there. Like I said, it's taking the heat away from the match. Okay, so this is another big one that sort of came up. It was a four-way tag title match from a pandemic era Dynamite. Not a tag title match, a number one contendership match. So, but it's set at the right place. So, let's see what's happening. Okay. Tag. Two guys in the ring, not counting. Oh wait, yes he is. No. Not trying to get two guys in, three guys out. There's still three guys in the ring. No count being applied. As much as I love Silver, he needs to get out of there. Knox needs to be telling him to be getting out of there. Oh. Okay. Oh! Spiked him there. Okay. That's three guys in the ring, not one count being applied. What the hell? What? Oh. That kid's not moving. That's... No. No, you don't do that. You definitely don't do that. Oh, no. No, you stop the match. No, you don't do that. Oh. No, okay. So if those never been in a wrestling room, which I'm guessing is a lot of people, they are literally wood with some sort of padding on top. So it's fairly solid, but it's kind of like the old gym mats at school, except there's a big spring underneath to sort of, so when you hit, it kind of goes down to take some of the impact out. However, so you go boom, it goes boom, and it doesn't hurt as much. You still do it wrong, and it hurts quite a lot, but it hurts less. What we're seeing here is so that's the theory. If you're taking a fall, if you're flat and someone takes a fall, well, that's going to smack you in the back of the head. And Alex Reynolds here looks out of it. Oh. So yeah, seriously, if you've got a head injury, the last thing you need is people to be jumping about in the ring, because that is just the whole. Good God, that's horrible. The referee, it's the referee's job right there, just to stop the match. Just ring the bell. He doesn't even have to stop the match. He just says, the match will not continue until Alex Reynolds has received medical attention. You definitely don't drag him across the ring if he's semi-conscious. This was 2020. We supposedly know enough about concussions to know that's not the sort of thing. No. Okay. Now it's time for one last one, which, from what I've been informed, it's the worst of the bunch. Given just the, oh my God, what the hell of that last one? Oh, I dread to think. Wait, what? The guy doesn't kick out. You just count the 3. He's unconscious. No. Oh dear God. So, yeah. Again, if you're unsure, just call the match. Yeah, you might catch some flack from the promoter, but it's better than playing with a guy's fucking life. So yeah, if you've got a guy that's concussed, just call it. Any injury, any particularly major injury, just call it. It's not worth it in most cases. I've got to give it to Ray Phoenix there. I do quite like Phoenix. He doesn't really wrestle a style that's a favourite of mine, but I do like some of the things he does, and he did look like he was really trying to protect Moxley there. But no, pile driver is not the move for that. Like I said, you shouldn't be. If a guy is unconscious because of a head injury, you shouldn't be doing anything in that ring. So, I mean, arguably he did the least offensive thing he could have done, but even that's, yeah. Oh no, no. I thought this was going to be a fun video, but just been ragging on a guy who gets ragged on a lot by the internet, but that just got progressively more painful to watch.
Oh, right. I don't know. Oh, I don't get it. Why would you want that guy doing your match? Is he dangerous? He puts the heat on himself, which is not great. So yeah, no, that's terrifying watching some of that stuff. So normally I'd say watch what the jobs you want are doing, so you know what people are looking for. But dear God, what are they looking for with a guy like that? That guy needs serious training, because that's. Wow. No, I was trying to transition to a nice positive message, but I mean, for some better officiating, you can see me on May 31st at Talks with Talks. So yeah, until next time, I've been LJ. I'll be hopefully refereeing better than that come Talks with Talks presents Never Say Die on the 31st of May. Come check it out. It's going to be emotional.